And Akeem, I do want to encourage you to go on Redfin and try to win that home, that $1 million home.
Okay, how do you do that?
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
But I can't guarantee that you win. But everybody should be trying to win that home. Now, let's get into this Yee Tea. So, yesterday we played you this Melinda Gates audio. She recently did an interview on NPR's Wildcard podcast. And she was asked about her ex-husband, Bill Gates, mentioned in the Epstein files, in particular about the emails where he's trying to, I guess, get some medication to secretly give to her because he has an STD.
Oh, I saw that.
You saw that.
Yeah.
Well, here is how originally Melinda Gates responded to these allegations.
For me, it's personally hard whenever those details come up because it brings back memories of some very, very painful times in my marriage, but I have moved on from that. So whatever questions remain there of what I can't even begin to know all of it, those questions are for those people and for even my ex-husband. They need to answer to those things, not me.
She
threw him
my
flat
name
under
is Bennett, and I ain't in it.
She threw him flat under the bus.
Well, as she should.
As 100%.
This is embarrassing. Now, Bill Gates, in the meantime, has spoken out. He was on Australia's 9 News, and in that interview, he did deny these allegations.
Apparently, Jeffrey wrote an email to himself. That email was never sent, so I don't know what his thinking was there. Was he trying to attack me in some way? But, every minute I spent with him, I regret and I apologize that I did that. It's factually true that I was only at dinners. I never went to the island. I never met any women. And so, the more that comes out, the more clear it'll be that although the time was a mistake, it had nothing to do with that kind of behavior.
Now, Bill Gates goes on to say they met in 2011, and he also says that the focus was he knew a lot of very rich people, and he was saying he could get them to give money to global health. And in retrospect, that was a dead end, and I was foolish to spend time with him. Mm-hmm. So he's still saying he didn't do anything wrong.
I don't believe it.
All right. In the meantime, Brett Ratner, and he directed Melania, but we know Brett Ratner for Rush Hour and all of that. There were pictures of him with Jeffrey Epstein, and we can't see who the girls are, but people are... you can see those pictures online. Well, Brett Ratner recently had some things to say, and he told Fox News Digital that the girl in the picture is not an underage girl or anything crazy like that. Here's what he said.
That picture in particular happened around 20 years ago, 19, 20 to 21 years ago, because that is a photograph of my fiancée who invited me to this event. And that's where the picture was taken. I was never been in contact with Jeffrey Epstein before that photo, and I was never in contact with him after.
Wow. So who was the fiancée, if you don't mind me asking?
She doesn't want me sharing her name in the case, but that's my fiancée, 100%.
100%.
No ring on the finger.
He's not married still.
He's still not married. How long is this engagement? 20 years? Is it a 20-year engagement?
Now, by the way, Melania is the first major feature film that he has done since he was accused of sexual misconduct in 2017 by multiple women.
Yeah, that definitely was his fiancée.
Just laying that there.
Couldn't even think of a better lie. That's crazy.
All right, well, that is allegedly. That is your Yee Tea. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar, but we want to make sure you know about them anyway. One of your favorite restaurants is closing. Plus, there is a remake of a movie that's coming out. I talked about this movie the other day. I had no idea this remake was officially happening, and the trailer is out. It's so bad, they took it off YouTube. It's way up.